Alright, what's going on, Virgo? Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to you guys. I missed you guys. I know it's been a little minute. But I'm back with the jump off. No, let me stop. I've just been trying to take care of myself, trying to get my life back in order and things like that. But I had to come back running to you guys. I definitely miss you guys. So yeah, this is going to be a weekly message for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That's from the 8th to the 15th of January 2021. Thank God it's not 2020 no more. Anyway, but do remember that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate fully with every Virgo. So take what does resonate and leave the rest for someone that needs it. Also remember that energy is fluid, so the roles can be flipped, reversed, vice versa, etc. So if the story does resonate, please fit it into your story as you see fit, and if it doesn't fit, don't try. Okay. Now, my friend gifted me this deck called the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. When I first got it, it was a little intimidating to me. The pictures are very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Busy. Busy is a good word to use. There's a lot of things going on in the pictures, things like that. And the tarot doesn't follow the normal right-away tarot, but it definitely has some great messages. They do have another oracle deck made by the same person as well. But I've been using these kind of like oracles, and it's actually giving me some really, really good and powerful readings, and giving me some great energies off of it. So I'm very grateful to my friend who gifted this to me. And I hope that you'll see the same and stuff like that. I mean, I've done a couple readings for myself and a couple readings for some people, and it worked really well. So I'm gonna pull one card from this. I'm gonna use this as the as kind of the overall energy of the reading, and then I'll build a Celtic cross spread for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me get a couple more shuffles in. All right, so. It's gonna be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep looking at I'm sorry, my camera's shaking. I gotta get a new tripod and get a new setup and stuff like that. So if it's shaking a little bit, then I'm sorry. Okay. Spirit said, get your arms off the table then. Okay, all right, my bad. My fault. All right. One more. Get your arms off the table. Oh, Spirit, you're so crazy. All right, so give me a card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please. There we go. Oh. So this is the 7 of Fire. So let's see. That's a little insert that I'm gonna read, and we'll go from there. So 7 of 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. So 7 of Fire represents the development and use of one's intuition to see the way forward. Wow, that's so your energy, Virgo. That just screams hermit right there. And predict possible outcomes. Intuition is that gut feeling. It is an instinctual or unconscious knowing that when you heed it, can keep you safe from making mistakes and leads you to being in the right place at the right time. It is a feeling of recognition that we often ignore, but if we choose to heed, can have us moving through life in harmonious accord with our surroundings. In actively using and then trusting your intuition on a regular basis, you may find you observe more, and in turn, you learn more. You start to see and take notice of signs and messages along the way. You take notice of those little inexplicable coincidences and moments that keep repeating, and if you heed them, can take you on an adventure of discovery, revealing not only the truths you seek, but also your reason for being. Using and heeding your intuition can lead you to opportunities and experiences that offer the potential to both fulfill you and inspire others. However, to trust in one's intuition requires that you look within and determine what the message means to you personally. You can ask advice of another, you can seek guidance from another, but only you know your answers. Personal interpretation is key. Trusting in the knowledge that is stored within your unconscious mind is key. third parties can offer insight, but they see and understand life through eyes that have been shaped and influenced by their own experiences, not yours. Only you know what something means for you specifically. Only you know if something is right for you. The 7 of Fire represents a need to actively develop or trust in your intuition and instincts at this time. Look around you, observe. Speak to the cards on a regular basis and honor the truths revealed by going where your intuition leads you. So, yeah, like I said, that's how the universe works. That's how energy works. And the fact that, for the 7 of Fire, because when I think of 7 of Fire, I'm thinking of 7 Wands. 7 Wands is, it's about being defensive and things like that. But this is totally like the Hermit card. This is totally Virgo energy, even though it's a fire card, which is that's how mind blowing this deck is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's about trusting your intuition, allowing your intuition to guide you on the right path towards what you're looking for, and understanding that your intuition is going to help you pick up on those constant things that you keep seeing over and over, those repeats and those cycles and things like that. So this is just about strengthening your intuition and going in and just kind of, and just allowing that to guide your path. Yeah, and it's almost like a transformation process. I see this butterfly that's on her forehead. So butterflies, transformations and things like that. But then you have that eye right above her, your intuition. Letting your intuition kind of guide you through that transformation process, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's awesome. Anywho, all right, so let's go. Let's build this spread and see what's going on. See what's going on. Shout out to Spiritual Sag. If y'all watch Spiritual Sag, she's really good. I love the way she talks. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, that just cracks me up. Yeah, go check her out. She's pretty funny. Spiritual Sag. All right, one more for Virgo. Alright, so what's the situation with Virgo, Spirit? Alright. So we got the Page of Swords crossed with the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be dealing with another earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But this talks about, I feel that with the Page of Swords talks about messages, talks about gathering information, could be like stalking, could be like watching somebody, gathering information, things like that. But it also could be talking about messages and downloads and things of that nature. So I feel like the situation is that that there's a King of Pentacles energy that you're dealing with, male or female, doesn't matter, but it's just that energy, somebody who's stable, somebody who's wise, very down to earth, very grounded, kind of about their money and very teacher-like and things like that. Could be someone older than you, I feel like there's messages, there's messages and downloads that are trying to come to you, that it's almost like you're so distracted by what's going on, whether it's a book you're reading or whether it's on the internet or something like that. Like, you're so distracted, but the downloads are there for you, and it's like, yeah, I know you're there, but I'm not really acknowledging that. So I feel like, especially with this card talking about using, and oh wow, and then what's crazy is all those light bulbs, none of them are lit. And the Hermit, if we talk about the Hermit in tarot, the Hermit has the lit lantern, things like that. Pardon me. Gaining that understanding, gaining that information. And it's almost like you're gaining the wrong information. I'm getting with the Page of Swords, you're getting the wrong information. And you know, none of those light bulbs are lit. Oh, wait. I can't tell if that's lit or not. Actually, it's so crazy because like you see how none of these are lit, but then you have this one here where it's kind of off. It's off the card, but it looks like it's lit almost. So it's like you have it's pretty much like you have the key. You have that lit like path and that message that's there for you, but it's like you're not kind of heeding it. You know, and I feel like it's dealing with either your situation of stability, things like that, or with someone. You know, and it's kind of trying to show you this cycle that's repeating that just keeps repeating over and over again. You know, and it's trying to get you out of that cycle so you can start a new one. That's kind of what I'm getting off of the world at the bottom. All right, so let's keep going. What's the goal of focus? You know, like distractions I'm getting. Yeah, being able to move forward with the chariot energy. So your goal of focus is a chariot, moving forward with determination, being able to move on, just continuing on, moving on. Yeah, wow. If we talk about intuition, you can't talk about intuition without the high priestess. The high priestess is someone who follows their intuition, who knows their intuition in and out, who's never going to second guess them, who's always going to let their intuition guide them, and your intuition is trying to guide you forward and trying to get you out of that loop that you think of the hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? You steady running the hamster wheel, just steady going. Just doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Then what happens? The hamster trips, and all of a sudden you see that funny America's Funniest Home Videos moment where you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say. But your intuition is trying to guide you out of that cycle, trying to move you forward instead of keeping you in this loop. Okay? What's the problem? What's the problem with this situation for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? You got the 9 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, so it's and you got the Queen of Wands at the bottom. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But this is about being confident in you, being confident in your abilities, being confident, and really focusing on you, focusing on your pinnacle, focusing on your stability, your happiness. This is my Beyonce feeling yourself card. You know what I'm saying? Like really owning you, owning what you have, like getting your pinnacles. And what's crazy is like it's a 9. So it's almost to the 10 of Pentacles, which is that total happiness, that total abundance, stability kind of situation. You know, but I feel, oh wow, and you know, they just pointed that owl, the spirit just pointed that owl out to me. Owls talks about messages, and you see that the owl is literally like holding on to a pinnacle that you're reaching for, and it's just like, oh hey, you know, like owls represents messengers and things like that. Like I said, you got the birds in here too, messengers. You know, they're trying to give you these messages, but you know what I'm saying. But it's time, you know, you're not catching on to it, and they're trying to. It's like you have all these pinnacles, and you try, and it's one specific that they're trying to give to you. So it's about going within your intuition and really, you know, like finding out what it is that one you need to work on, or why you keep going through the same loop and stuff. And I feel like you keep going through this loop because there's an issue with like self-confidence and self-love. You know, like I said, with that Queen of Wands is that beautiful, that beautiful or handsome man or female, but you know that great energy where you just feel on top of the world and just happy, and you know, just it's a very contagious energy, you know, and I get like both of these cards give me the same energy, you know, that's that feeling good, feeling great kind of energy and things like that. But you know, it's your intuition's trying to get you to that energy, trying to get you to that point where you feel great and you feel on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Well, I've never noticed that cat right there until now. Oh yeah, anyway. But you know, one thing I will take note is that you see, what's funny is I never noticed it until now. She is in a meditative position, and her eyes are closed, which talks about being on the inside and stuff like that. So I never realized that until now. But you know, meditating, intuition, you know, really kind of letting your intuition guide you and give you the tools necessary for your success and for for your cycle completion, so you can start that next chapter. So the past, what happened in the past with Virgo? Please, spirits, what happened in the past with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Oh, wow. So you got the Lovers, Gemini energy, and you got the Three of Wands, fire energy, Eight of Cups. So you got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about waiting, waiting for your ships to come in, kind of situation. Lovers, obviously, strong connection. I feel that in the past that there was somebody you were waiting on. Could be this King of Pentacles energy, but somebody that you were waiting on, waiting for results, and literally not seeing anything in return, nothing happening, waiting for nothing coming. It's just like, like she's holding her surfboard, waiting for the waves to come in so she can start jumping on the waves and stuff like that. There's barely to no waves at all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're waiting for this connection to start making waves. If that makes sense. And you're just waiting on something that almost it's okay. So this can go either two ways. You're waiting on something that's not going to come, or you're waiting on something with the thought that it's never going to come. Okay, which is kind of the same thing. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because if you're waiting on something that's not going to come, obviously you're wasting your time, you're wasting your breath. And you know it's not going to come, so you're just really wasting your time. But if you're waiting on something with the thoughts of it not coming, then it's never going to come, because you're speaking. It's like you're putting that into the air, you're putting that energy into the air, and that's the result that's going to come back to you. Waiting for something that's not going to show up, waiting on waiting on somebody's love, waiting on the love to come around. Oh my God! As I did that, I just saw the little circles around him. But yeah, waiting on somebody to come around, in love, something like that. Waiting on results that will not happen, or putting the wrong energy towards it and blocking it from happening, if that makes sense. And it's literally keeping you from being able to move forward. Got you in a stuck energy. Okay, so let's see if this continues. What happens in the future? What's a possible future? What's the possible future for Virgo pertaining to the script? Got the World. You got the High Priestess again, literally. So I mean, it's not bad energy. I mean, honestly, if you continue, because you got the High Priestess, the Sun, Judgment, and Justice. I feel like if this continues, I feel like you're gonna get to that point where you want to be. It's gonna okay. So I feel like there's gonna be a new chapter that starts. But okay, think about it like this: butterfly effect. You can do one thing, and that affects this. Do one thing, and it's like you're at the crossroads. You can go left, and then all of a sudden, all these things happen. Or you can go right, and all these things happen. It's kind of one of those situations where I see a cycle ending. I see like a new chapter beginning, but depending on the energy that you're throwing out will depend on the chapter that starts. If that makes sense. So what I'm getting is, especially with the High Priestess and the Sun at the bottom, is to make sure that you're going within, you're doing that, you're letting your intuition guide you to your happiness, the Sun. That your intuition should guide you to your happiness, so you can make sure that you're starting make sure that you're starting the right cycle. And I say that, and it's funny that I said the crossroads. If you look at the world, she's standing in the middle but you see she has it's like the energy. And I feel like it's like you could go this way, like it could start you plenty of different chapters. But if you want the chapter that you want, then allow your intuition to guide you to that happiness. Because you can let your intuition guide you one way, and that'll guide you this way. You can just go off of a whim and like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go this way. But if you want the best path for you, if you want what's for you, allow your intuition to guide you towards that path, if that makes sense. Okay? So, yeah, that was kind of throwing me off, like, okay. All right. So how do you truly feel? How does Virgo truly feel? You got the Four of Pentacles. I mean, you're holding back. Like, you're holding back. You're very, very guarded. I feel like you're focusing on your money, for sure. Focusing your money over love and things like that. Pardon me. But it's you're having a hard time releasing control. Also, I'm getting off of this card, and that's blocking your happiness. It's blocking your Ten of Cups moment, blocking your happiness, and wow, then there you go. There's your Hermit right there. Release control of the situation. Allow your intuition to guide you towards your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, it's like you're going against yourself. The Hermit is someone who has no problem with taking time to retreat and figure out what they want and illuminate their path and stuff like that. Finding their inner light. That makes sense. So now it's the time to really take the time for yourself, withdraw, release control, and kind of go eyes closed. So go within, allow your intuition to get you to that point that you need to. And so you're not blocking your happiness anymore. Okay. Let me shuffle one time. All right. The energy around Virgo that they might not be aware of: Temperance, divine timing, patience, healing, balance, things of that nature. Look. Two of Cups at the bottom. That love, that strong connection. It's here for you, and it's in divine timing. This is a understanding that things are going to happen for you when they happen, and it's going to happen at the right time for you. But you have to make sure that you're perfectly balanced. Make sure that you're healed from your past. Making sure that you're not having anything from your past block what the universe is trying to bring towards you. Releasing control of the situation so you can move forward and start the next chapter in your life. So this is understanding divine timing is at play. Okay, so just make sure that you're continuing to focus on yourself and do what you do, but also working with your intuition and letting your intuition help you balance out your life. And it's gonna eventually bring you to that motion. This also talks about balance. This talks about balance within oneself as well. So just making sure that you're fully balanced inside and out, and allowing your intuition to guide you towards what your destiny, what's made for you. Okay, so what do you hope for out of this situation? Ace of Pentacles. So definitely a new stable beginning for sure. You hope for that seed. I feel like you hoping for that seed to be able to plant that seed and have it grow into something great and something beneficial, something stable, something abundant. Something that's not going to be such hard work, and just this wasted energy, that kind of situation. For some people, not everybody, it could be a kid. You get that with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. But it's just it could be with I feel like you just want to make sure that it works. Make sure that whatever comes your way, that it really works, and that it's a great start, and it's a start towards your total stability for sure. What is Virgo fear? What is Virgo fear? Pertaining to the spread. What is Virgo's fear pertaining to the spread? We got two. So, 8 of Wands, King of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel like you fear of, I feel like talking to the wrong person, moving towards the wrong person, moving towards someone who dims your fire. No, I get it. Communicating with a player, communicating with like I said, with the wrong person. That's what I'm getting. Someone who, moving forward with someone who isn't, that won't benefit you. Where like with the ten of coins at the bottom, 10 of pentacles at the bottom, reverse. We fear moving forward with someone who's not gonna. Where there's no longevity. Where it's just nothing's gonna happen. It's just gonna. It's just gonna be a player energy, getting your feelings hurt. Repeating cycles, things of that nature. Somebody who just somebody dull and this is usually the go-getter, the eye on the prize, the fiery, passionate, take action energy. But this is someone who's lazy, who's not passionate, who's dull, who's just not the energy that you want to connect with. And I feel that you fear of connecting with the wrong energy, with the wrong person. But that's what your intuition is for. Your intuition will guide you in the right direction. The intuition will guide you and let you know if this is the person that they brought for you. So you gotta release control of the situation. You gotta, one, make sure that you're healing from the past. Make sure that you're getting through the past issues, so you're not emitting that energy towards your future. And two, just understand that things happen in divine timing. Don't rush into a situation, and because this is very fast energy with the 8 of Wands. It's very fast energy, but it's, rushing into something with the wrong person. That's what I'm getting out of this here. Take your time, and make sure that you know what you want, and allow your intuition to guide you to that point. Okay. So what is the final outcome for Virgo? What's the final outcome for Virgo? So you got the 2 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles at the bottom in reverse. 2 of Wands talks about the daydreaming, decision, kind of weighing our options back and forth. But what's funny is that even though 2 of Wands talks about weighing options, one she completely has a hold on, and the other one she doesn't. But you're still weighing out that option. But it's like, think about it like this. Why are you already touching one of the wands in the first place? And why are you not touching the other one? You know what I'm saying? Like, you instantly already have this wand, and you're looking forward. You're looking forward in the future. Because this wand, there's literally nothing around it but space and opportunity, and your foot. Over here, you got the globe, you got the picture of the car, you got traveling, things like that. You're looking out, you're daydreaming out the window. So it's like, think about it like this. Your intuition has you holding that one wand for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta really go within and wonder and really figure out, why am I already holding this wand? Why am I weighing out 2 options where I already have a wand in my hand? Kind of situation. And this is, and because in your past there wasn't an equal give and take. There was somebody doing more than the other, you know. And at the end of the day, we all want to be in some kind of situation, whether it's work, whether it's love, whether it's, you know, anything like that, where maybe you know, where it's equal give and take and it's balanced, you know. So I feel that in your future, I do see you coming to terms with the decision that you've made. If that makes sense. Because this did want to come out in reverse. So usually this will talk about indecision, being back and forth, weighing out options. But it wanted to come out in reverse. So I feel like you made a decision. So now it's time to go within and understand why that decision was made, and understand why your intuition is either guiding you to that or trying to guide you away from that. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Okay? That was a lot. You kind of out of breath after that. But Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe down below. Please, if you have a Virgo friend, that Virgo family member, or somebody that you feel can benefit from this reading, please send it to them. Please share that to them. I greatly appreciate it. It'll help me out a lot. If you want to book a personal with me, all my information is down in the description box below. I hope to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings to you all, and I will see you again soon. Okay.